What's good, everybody? It's the Real AG back at you on the Lightning Fast Fantasy Football Podcast. We got Week 10 wrapping up tonight, Monday Night Football, Packers versus Eagles. To my YouTube TVers out there, please stay strong. Continue fighting the good fight against you-know-who. But as we kind of close the book on Week 10, you guys know it's time for another segment of Monday Fantasy Hangover, just looking over the updates from injuries we've seen in the past, as well as new injuries that popped up in the full slate of games we had Thursday through Sunday. So getting right into it, number one on this list, we did have Jackson Dart ruled out in the game third quarter with a concussion. I believe it was the fourth time he's been evaluated for a concussion. Got his coach fired maybe a little bit. But I'd say he probably has a 50 to 60% chance that he plays in Week 11. Brock Purdy, he's been hurt for quite some time, but we did get an update from Shanahan that he could potentially return in Week 11. He hasn't played since he re-aggravated that turf toe in Week 4, so that's a little bright spot for San Fran. Jaden Daniels, as everyone knows, had the gruesome left elbow, left arm injury last week. There is somewhat good news with that. An MRI did reveal that he has no ligament damage, doesn't require surgery. Washington's already said they're not putting him on the IR and will reevaluate things following their bye in Week 12. And then, as some of you may have seen, Joe Burrow has returned to practice 8 weeks after undergoing surgery to repair his turf toe. I estimate he'll probably return against Baltimore on Thanksgiving. Getting into the running back, somewhat under the radar, J.K. Dobbins did have a foot injury in Thursday night. Really no specifics, but he's allegedly getting a second opinion, so that could play a significant factor moving forward. We had Bam Knight with Arizona ruled out with an ankle injury. You definitely want to monitor that with the potential of Trey Benson coming back from the IR. Chris Rodriguez Jr. was ruled out with a shoulder injury. We had Devontae Adams with the Rams ruled out of the game with an oblique injury, but McVay did add that he could have potentially returned had the score been closer. Garrett Wilson re-aggravated his right knee injury. Aaron Glenn just said he came down on it wrong, but I don't feel confident about Garrett Wilson moving forward. We had Zay Jones with Arizona get ruled out during the first half of the game with an Achilles injury. For our tight ends, we had Dalton Kincaid ruled out in the second half against Miami with a hamstring injury. I'd say probably 1 to 2 weeks of recovery for him, unless it's not that severe. And then Arondé Gatson was ruled out with a knee injury. If you saw it, looked like he just kind of bumped knee to knee with someone, but you definitely want to monitor that moving forward. So that wraps up our Monday hangover, everybody. As always, please like the video, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe to the channel.